Finally home from vacation. So happy to be back home. Super long flight today. Quick announcement or comment for people who travel. So the person sitting next to me was on the aisle seat. I was in the middle. My daughter was by a window. She had her neck pillow, her blanket. She was ready for a super long flight back to the US. So once we got going, she kind of shifted her entire body like to the side like this, and was like almost in like a side lying position, partially in my seat. So I just tapped her and was like, hey, can you shift over a little bit? You're a little bit in my seat. And she kind of looked, she straightened up for like a second, and then very aggressively just shifted her whole body back again and was in my seat. And I was like, okay, so that's what we doing? Okay, that's what we doing. Ordinarily, when I'm on a flight, I try to be very courteous. Typically, on a regular day, I drink almost a gallon of water a day. On a super long flight, I'd limit that water intake so I'm not up and down, bothering the person next to me. This lady wants to be in my seat the whole flight, about a third of the way in my space. I was like, okay, that's what we doing? So my daughter was like, Mama, can I drink this juice? I was like, okay, sure, drink the juice. Drink all the juice. In fact, have my juice too. Ring for the flight attendant. Can I have some water? A whole bottle of water. Keep the water coming. She was up every hour and a half to 2 hours, that whole 10-hour flight. About the second or third time, she was like, do you want to just switch seats and take the aisle seat? I was like, oh, no thanks. I'm happy here in the middle. I'm going to sit in the middle seat. And she kind of just had a big, deep breath, like she was just so annoyed with it. I was like, okay. A little bit later into the flight, my daughter needed to get up and go to the bathroom. She came back. An hour later, I needed to get up and go to the bathroom. She shifted in her seat and just put her legs out into the aisle and was like, okay, go. I was like, no, I can't fit through there. I'm gonna need you to stand up so I can go to the bathroom. So, public service announcement, be nice to the people who sit next to you on the flight. Just like you can make them miserable, they can make you just as miserable too. Because for her, a flight from Japan to the US was a lot of up and down. And guess who didn't care? Me.